Well, here we are on YouTube. It is a pleasure to be here with all of you today. We are available on our Twitch. We are available on Patreon. We're available on Discord. And for us to review or to react to your requests, join our Patreon, and we shall do so. Also, when you join our Patreon, you get to be a part of polls and part of the Welpdom, and you also get requests in. It's a good old time. I was about to say gay old time because we just finished talking about Fred Flintstone and the theme song. So that's okay. Gay means happy.
Yes,
that's what it means. And if anybody's anti-gay, that means they're just anti-happy. All right.
Okay. Anyway, thank you for that wild introduction, Ryan. We are going to do a request from Steph Welper, who is 4 months away from becoming a real Welper.
Well, explain. Her last name is legit going to be Welper. Like that is her last name for real. This is not we've doxed her. We apologize, Steph, but her last name is Welper. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. She's marrying a guy named Welper. That's just it's so weird.
It's how the universe works.
Man!
And so she said, "Happy February, guys." Oh, I just lost.
Thank you.
For my first request of the month, I want to introduce you guys to the band that Daniel Seavey is a part of. Which we have done, I think, 2 or like the same song, but in different versions of that song. And the band called Why Don't We? The other members of the band are Jonah Murray, Corbin Besson, Zach Heron, and Jack Avery.
Jack Avery. That sounds familiar for some reason. Do we know that name? Okay.
The song is called Fallin, brackets Adrenaline, and this is a live performance of their song. Cool. We love live.
So this is Daniel's band?
Yeah.
That's weird.
First track off their second album.
Okay. Interesting. Well, it's always like this universe always keeps expanding. Mm-hmm. We've done Daniel Seavey songs, and then Daniel has a band that does songs. And yes, sweetheart, I'm recording live on Twitch. What's up?
Could have a cinnamon roll if I'm still hungry.
Mm-hmm. If that's what she said, then I guess that's what you can do.
All right.
I
want a cinnamon roll now. Okay, here we go.
I know we made cinnamon rolls.
Okay, are they keto friendly?
No, I'm not having any. I don't get to eat any. I got to keep this svelte figure. You know, that's why the ladies and the men come back for more. I don't know. That didn't make any sense.
All right, here we go. I gotta keep those firm buns. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I gotta keep those firm. I got some cinnamon bun.
Caught in the moment, not even thinking twice. Everything's frozen. Nothing but you and I can't stop my heart from beating. Why do I love this feeling? Make me a promise and tell me you'll stay with me. If I'm being honest, I don't know where this leads, but that's the only question. Baby, don't keep me guessing. You are my muse.
Drummer's
Oh, you're making me give it. Oh, baby, can't feel the rush of adrenaline.
Everybody's playing.
Scared to jump if you want to. Let's just fall in love for the hell of it. Baby, just keep falling. Can't feel the rush of adrenaline. I'm scared to jump 'cause I want you. Let's just fall in love for the hell of it. Baby, just keep falling. When I'm around you, I feel it in my veins. Something about you, it's making me go insane. We have a storm to weather, my little sweet surrender. You are my mood. I feel so worthless.
So this is Daniel.
Oh, you're making me give.
That's Daniel on the drums?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm an idiot. Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
You are my muse. I feel so raised. Oh, you're making me. Oh, baby, can feel the rush of adrenaline. I'm not scared to jump if you want to. Let's just fall in love for the hell of it. Baby, just keep falling. Can feel the rush of adrenaline. I'm not scared to jump 'cause I want to. Let's just fall in love for the hell of it. Baby, just keep falling. Yeah, just keep falling. Just keep falling.
I don't know why I'm sorry even with your reading, I missed that was Daniel on the drums. When I heard it was Daniel's band, I just thought it was his band went and did a side project like outside of Daniel, which I thought was weird. Like, hey guys, thanks Dan for giving us the gig of being your band. We're gonna go do a side project. So honestly, I thought that's what it was. So I got confused. Anyway, so now that I don't know why I missed that. So it's cool that Daniel was playing drums. Did we know that he could play drums? Did we know this?
I did. Well,
Okay.
I only saw it pop up in the chat here in Discord that
Okay.
he's the drummer. So my question then is, this band came next.
I guess it came after his
Is
time
it
on what show was he
still-
on?
Is it still happening? Is this band still like? Are they touring or doing anything? Or
Are they a band? So he was on American Idol. He didn't win, I don't think, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter. You don't have to win to be talented. So he did his stuff. We've enjoyed his stuff, and now he does his solo work, but he does stuff with this band as well. So he does two projects essentially. I think is
Okay.
what we're.
okay? And I'm
Okay.
seeing in both places
Oh.
here on Twitch that there's a lawsuit
They're on hiatus
because of a.
due to a lawsuit with a former manager. Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about. Okay, so this is it's interesting. We're being not thrown these bands because we've listened to, of course, Five Sauce. Then you got the 21 Pilots. Then we just heard today the Vamps, and now we're listening to. Is there a resurgence with? What I find, I guess, what I'm trying to say is this is a good thing because what I like about these bands is we said this about Five Sauce, but this now applies to specifically this group here. What's it called again? Why can't we?
Why can't we? Or
sorry.
no.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, that's not.
Why don't we?
Why don't we?
Why haven't we?
Why should we?
Why aren't we? Why should we? Sorry, what's their name? Where's their name on the video?
Oh, sorry. It was,
I don't even remember. I don't remember.
Why don't we?
Why don't we? Okay, jeez. Okay. What I'm trying to get at is it's interesting that we're in this. I guess is there a genre like the Five Sauce? Why don't we? The Vamps. It seems like it's almost unfair because you have these young guys. I mean, they're young to us, who can all sing on their own.
Yeah.
And it's almost, but then they're playing bass and guitar and the drum. It's like this Partridge Family, really, of talent. Of everyone can sing, which is a huge advantage when you can have all members of your band equally. Even the Beatles, everyone sang, but not everyone really sang. Like Ringo and George would sing sometimes, but you know, usually it was Paul or John. So, but when you have the band, like at least with this performance, you got every guy taking turns. One, your voice will last longer. You take breaks, everyone, and then you got this harmonization background. So you got one guy was doing like this Beach Boy, you know, this really high Beach Boy-esque type backing harmonization. It's just you're using your voice as an instrument on top of the instruments, and it's almost not fair to other bands. Like, hey man, everyone can sing, and they got this harmonization going on, and and it's a rock beat, which I love. It's this pop rock beat with everyone singing, they're playing their instruments, and which is big for us when you got the band playing their instruments live and they can sing live. It's like, well, I don't know what's the criticism now. They can play and sing live. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess as I was listening to it, I just thought like immediately like this sounds like Five Sauce. It sounds
right. It's the
eerily
genre
close to, and I mean by like the beat sounded very similar, but like the vocals even sounded like eerily close to Five Sauce, and that's why like I wonder if they get that criticism a lot. It seems so like close.
But every band's gone through that. It doesn't matter who you listen to. Like even some of our rock bands and stuff that we've like, oh, that was sounding like well, whatever. There's only so many sounds in the world, but anyways, yeah. Sorry, go. I didn't mean to step on you there, but
no, just that I wonder if that's a question they get a lot. Is that you know, do they sound too much like Five Sauce? Is a criticism of them, or you know, not that I'm criticizing them for that because I enjoyed it. I thought it fits in that same category.
Yeah, it's like a genre of some sort. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Boy bands that play instruments genre.
Boy bands that play rock pop. Because I think that was a rock pop song, you know. And
yeah, it's a rock pop. Yeah, it's a rock pop song for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a little guitar solo at the end there. I mean, like I like that. You know, they were playing the guitars. You definitely. I was watching. You know, when I was seeing different strums happening and different guitar work, I was watching the both guitarists. And yeah, they're playing and they're good at what they're doing. And I mean, they're not breaking new ground with the guitar work, but it's cool to see that they're playing and they're singing and they're harmonizing. And Daniel's on the drums, which I think is great. You know, he's playing back there on the drums. Yeah.
Yeah. So if they are able to get past their hiatus, if that's a thing, they move past it and they come back, my question is, will they try and like distance a little bit from that sound of sounding like, will they kind of look at what Five Sauce is doing and go, let's go this way instead? Or will they kind of continue along the same path? I'm just curious.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Steph Welper, soon to be Welper. Good luck on your nuptials. And remember, if you get divorced from your husband, you got to keep the last name. Sorry, that's just part of the contract. Sorry.
Once a Welper, always a Welper.
Always a. That's right. All right.
Anyway, if you enjoyed listening to our banter or the nonsense, thanks for sticking around. Apparently, according to all of the details of when we go into the analytics of these videos, it's so funny to look at it where like people skip us talking at the beginning, they watch us bop our heads. There's a big bump of people watching us bop our heads, and then they drop off as soon as we stop bopping our heads.
It's weird. I guess that's fine. That's fine. That's what we love, people watching us bop our heads.
Yes. So thanks for sticking around to the end, and we'll see you in the next one.